What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the land of the dead, the world of the dead. Would you just die already? Thank you, God. So, this is officially day 2. We survived our first night. I'll be doing that a lot, unless it's something interesting happens, I'll be cutting off at night because most of the time it's grinding and stupid shit like that. So, now we're going to be out exploring, trying to find a little bit more secure of an area to buckle down, but more importantly, trying to find a town. Towns are probably one of the most important things in the game, just for the simple fact of the resources that they hold. So, I always recommend in the beginning, once you've survived your first night, you've leveled up your things a little bit here and there, you know, you can eat them. Oh, you fucker. Rabbits are assholes. Anyway, look at that little bastard go. Anyway, so. Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. How the hell did I miss? Come here, you. I'm not chasing you. Fuck it, I'm out of here. Yeah, so. Day 2 is basically scavenge in your surrounding area. If you found somewhat of a base your first night, like you stumbled across a house or something like that, well, then this is just going to progress you a little bit. But I always recommend follow the main roads for 3 reasons. One, most of the time they lead to a town. Sometimes they lead to dead ends, which suck. But do what you gotta do. 2, for some reason, I find it easier to hunt along roads for some reason. As you're going along them into newer areas, you'll have the spawn rate of your animals, which is great. And, well, 3, cars and random shit that you're gonna need. Tire. So yeah, this is the main thing today. Is we're trying to find something a little bit more interesting than what we've been doing. Oh, thank God it's not raining anymore. Oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? Did we stumble across? We did. Hypothermia. How the am I have hypothermia? Oh yeah, the heating and weather temperature thing on this game is broken. Like, yes, I can understand right now I'm in the rain. So, of course, it's going to get colder. Hey, zombie, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, beautiful! That's the best store in the game. Don't care what anybody says. Best store in the game. The reason why it's better than the other stores is because, 1, you get early on, you get your construction stuff. You get the sledgehammers, the axes, the pickaxes. You get repair kits. But most importantly, it's got a higher drop rate for chainsaw parts. You're gonna kill me, aren't you? I'm gonna run away now. The higher part for chainsaw parts, auger parts. You know, your stuff that in the long run you're gonna need. And yes, I understand this early in the game it's useless because who the hell needs a level 21 auger? But just to give you that idea. But I always come here first because it just helps you with your, like, look, boom, I just got that off a zombie, so it doesn't count. But still, you know, you get your axes. It's very rare this early on you're going to find anything steel, but sometimes you stumble across steel, which is great. But, again, you have to, you know, see, look at that. I can make rockets now. See that? See that? I hope I show that again, if I remember. Yeah. You got an axe and the tool and die set, which is only purpose is really to make rockets. And honestly, rockets. Ooh, a wrench. I like wrenches. Always check everything. Everything. Always. Doesn't matter if you take it. A lot of times, I recommend if you don't take all the stuff to your inventory when you come to the shops, especially from the boxes, just drop it on the floor. I've noticed in all the time I'm playing, if you leave stuff in the game, in the boxes, and then you leave the area and you come back and there's still stuff in those boxes, yes, if you take it out after, it will respawn. But I've noticed a lot that when you do that, it doesn't, it says yes, it's respawned, but there's half the time there's nothing in the goddamn chests. Oh yeah, and always go through the wall next to doors. I don't know why they did that. It's just faster to go through the walls than it is the doors themselves. You'll see me doing that a lot throughout the game. It also marks the areas where I've been. Hey, I'm poisoned. Or infected, sorry. Interesting. Oh, that's useful. Get a door. A hoe. Use a hoe. But, yeah, so as it's carrying on, you know, you'll obviously become more fluent, and people who are, oh, shit, did I just... Freaking auger blade. 212? Hell yeah! Nothing. What did I expect? I just got an auger blade at this level. It's awesome. I'm happy with that. Yeah. So, scavenge. Friggin' important. And yes, after a little while, I won't be talking as much because I'll actually be doing other things. Another door. Ooh, friggin' hammer and a caliber. This bit, ladies and gentlemen, has been the beast of working stiff tools. You can't get much better than that for the first one you find. I can now make bullets. I have gone today, what was it, 69 or 70, maybe a little bit after that before I actually found a caliber. Which sucked because that prevents you from making bullets. And it wasn't for lack of trying, ladies and gentlemen. It was not lack of trying. It was just due to the simple fact that, well, I did a lot of hand-to-hand melee stuff, a lot of spikes, a lot of defending on my base because bullets were minimal. And I had already explored pretty much the entire base. And on the next night, on the next respawn night, I think it's a 30-day respawn, I finally stumbled across one, which is obviously great. The big thing about these places, like I said, just make sure when you're done, if you're not going to take something, just throw it on the ground. It makes things easier. And I'm not saying it's true, but I'm just saying it's something that I've noticed. Shopping cart. No shopping cart. So yeah. We're exploring. Oh, we're going off the edge of the world again. God, I hate this. Hey, how you doing? Hey, you want to spawn in? Thank you. Thank you. It's great. Love it when you do that. I'm so fast, I'm running off the fucking side of the earth. I run past a lot of these buildings in the beginning because for me it's pointless. I don't bother wasting my time going through them on day one. Not yet anyway, unless I'm lacking food or water. But you just I always outline the town. Right now I'm hoping to find some clothes, but it doesn't look like it. What is this shit? Give me what I want and I will throw away. Ooh, you can't do it. Eat that shit right now. Ooh. So eventually, like I said, I come from a Minecraft background-ish. So I will be getting to massive builds, and I will be getting into different types of builds and stuff like that. Other than, you know, I'm not to disrespect them by any means, but I will not ever be building the stupid death pit that a lot of these people are building, which is basically just a giant hole that they dug all the way down to bedrock, and then the zombies fall and they die. Great job. Wow. To me, that is the lamest and most boring possible way to do a horde night. Hey, you guys came out of the ground. You know, like, yeah, I'm just going to stand in the middle of my pedestal and watch all the zombies run at me and then fall in a giant hole, and that's horde night. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great night. No, that's just dumb. Well, not dumb, it's just to each their own, I guess, but seriously, you know, there are much more interesting and much more entertaining ways to play this game. Hey, check the toilets, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody believes me. Check the toilets. Pistol out of a toilet. I'm just gonna take that right now. So yeah, no, I've built a lot of different designs, and I have done not necessarily a drop pit, but I do dig a trench, put spikes in it, but I'm like 6 blocks down max, so, you know, zombies are still not dying instantaneously. I do have to shoot them. I do have to clean up their bodies. So, I don't know. It just... I can't remember who it was. I was watching a YouTube video, and they built this massive, massive, massive death pit. And I'm talking like 40 blocks by 40 blocks. And with this little 5x5 or maybe 5x10 thing in the middle of it, like a skyscraper style. And he had all the stuff in there, and Horde Knight would come and he would just run there, stand in the middle on the top, shoot a couple arrows at cops, etc. And that's about it. And oh, come on, would you just load already? I'm stuck in the ground. 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 Oh god, I'm stuck in the ground. Oh come on, really? Really? I'm freezing and I'm stuck in the ground? I went down the wrong road. And, you know, that to me, like, that takes the fun out of the game completely. And it falls under the same concept as duping. Duping can kill this game. I know there's a lot of people out there showing people how to do it, and, ugh. You might as well just go back to when we were playing on, like, PS2 and stuff like that, where you can buy cheat codes for God mode. You know, it kills games. It doesn't make... It makes them... Not... Yeah. If you want to play cheats, just play on creative. This way, when you get bored of creative, you still have the opportunity to be challenged by coming to Survivor. Or, you know, multiplayer, if you really want to be challenged. But even in multiplayer now, you have people jumping in the game, spending 20 minutes in the game, and somehow coming at you with, like, 50 friggin' dynamite. You're just like, how the hell? And then I started looking into it. I'm like, how are people doing that? Yada, yada, yada. And, oh, look at that. Okay, so they're finding shit tons of or nitrate, and they're just duping it, making shit tons of gunpowder. You know, it's just like, are you kidding me? And then there's ways to duplicate single items, and it'll kill the game. It'll kill any Survivor game. Grass, 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 more grass, more grass, more grass, more, oh, no, more grass, more grass. So, more grass, eh? Grass, ass, grass. Yep. This is the life of a survivor. Look what I found. By the way, I'm fucking hungry. By the way, good mention is when you see either ore, coal, coal, or nitrate on the surface, like I just did, like you saw me just walk past. That's signifying that there's a mine underground, like there's a vein underground, which is really good to know because sometimes you can spend a lot of time underground looking for a vein, and it's just good to have that idea to build to build a mine away from your base and try to find one of those before. Alright. Back in survival mode. Let's do this. Ugh. Do I feel like going in here right now? Fine. What's going on? What's going on? Here we go. I can hear you. See, it's a beautiful day. It's not raining, but yet I am 75% wet and 25 degrees. 24 degrees. But yet it's not raining, it's sunny out, and my temperature's still dropping. That was a horrible shot. Good night. Yeah, so I have no idea why they haven't fixed that. At least we don't climb ladders and, you know, run out of stamina instantaneously. That sucked. Hitting, 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 hitting. Here we go. Beer. early game, before you start getting sexual Tyrannosaurus and all that, beer is so handy. It's so it increases your stamina. It used to be that grain alcohol did the same thing, but it doesn't anymore for some reason. What am I doing? Oh, here we go. Let's have some dancing. Let's dance, Mom. Let's dance. Come on, dance with me. Oh, she went down on me on the first date. I mean, kid-friendly and all that fun stuff. Hey, more meat. What the hell? Where are you stuck? Am I gonna get hit in the back? Am I gonna get hit? 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 I didn't get hit. Oh. Are you seriously trying to break through the... whatever. I'll just let them go. Let them do their thing. Everything's fine. This is the land of the dead, you know. I don't know. Breaking the crates is just like a gratifying sound. It's like, especially in the beginning of the game where you're sitting there and you're hitting it for 2 minutes, you're just like, oh, come on, be something decent, be something decent. And then it breaks, and you open it up in an empty water bottle. Yay! Mother shit. Alright. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Another trick. Go through this door if you have a pickaxe, because the door inside of here is always unlocked. Giggity. Toilet? No. Oh. 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 I'll come back here. See what I mean? Just in case. What else? So, how y'all doing? I can hear you. I just don't care. Swear to God, you sound like an ex-girlfriend. Just won't shut up. Yes. Pick up one space by shooting one bullet. Oh. Huh? Oh, fail. Damn it. Okay, that was kind of a waste. I know. Don't say anything. I get it. It was a waste. I hear you. I hear you. So, if you're enjoying the... I know this is only the second video, but hey, you know, it's nice to always get some feedback if you guys are actually watching the video and somehow, some way my video actually made it beyond my own channel's page. Now, if you enjoying it, you know, drop a like, drop a comment, you know, drop something. Drop it like it's hot, you know, do your thing. Come here. Get. Oh. All the old people, all the young people, let's beat yourselves. Good night. And nice to see you. Yeah, so you know, subscribe, like, comment, do your thing. If you don't want to, don't, obviously. I don't pressure people into that. If you don't like my content, you don't like my attitude, my swearing, my tone of voice, my, you know, everything else that goes along with that, well, you know, tough shit, too bad, see you later. But if you do, and you want me to continue making more, because I do plan on making a lot more, once I can actually get past the survival stage and get to the, yes, I'm a boss stage, then we can start having some fun. But until that point, we got to do the basic survival stuff, so I can try to teach the newer players what to do and how to do it. Because the game was on sale a little while ago and I saw the boost. Anyway, subscribe, comment, do that fun stuff.